Hey, what's up, you guys? Anyways, I'm taking my Caprice today. It's 2015. So come to find out, there was only, I think it said 302. There's only 302 black V8 2015s imported from Australia in 2015. So this is one of 302 vehicles. Super dirty. But anyway, this isn't for sale. I decided to gotta keep something nice for yourself, right? I'm over here at 4,400 feet in Central Oregon, and this car's only going to be good. A rear-wheel drive car like this will only be good for, I don't know, 6 months out of the year, maybe 7 months. So these are dope, though. I mean, I like the touch screens. That's a good size touch screen. It's got Bluetooth and everything. That's just a little light saying I need to put my seatbelt on right there. Other than that, I took the mufflers off the back of this thing. I like how it sounds. That sounds pretty good. There isn't much of a drone in here at all. So but yeah, these interiors are dope compared to the previous years. You know, I wasn't a big fan of the Caprices at first, when they first came out. And then they just grew on me. It's the LS motor, it's the Australian import, it's, you know, they almost handle, I mean, they're like, on the track, it was like 0.1 seconds, not as quick as the Charger. 0.1 seconds, I don't recognize that. And put a cold air intake, some headers, tune it, you know, you'll be good. You'll be right there where you need to be, and it'll sound good. But I like these cars. I wasn't impressed when they first came out, the 2011s, 2012s, 2013s. I was like, I like the Chargers better. I mean, I like the Ford Sedan Interceptor the best. I mean, that's the quickest when you tune it with the twin turbos and all-wheel drive. But for a few $1,000s, you can get this to have more horsepower than that Ford Interceptor, and the fact that it's, you know, an Australian import is pretty cool. It's kind of quirky. It's definitely not an American car, just the way like the windshield wipers are and stuff. But yeah, they went with the newer interior in 2014 and put the shifter up here where it used to be down here. I know I got to vacuum this out and clean it up, but I've been driving it for a couple weeks and it got a little dirty. But these are badass. 302 black ones imported in 2015. From 2013 they imported like over 3,000. I think it was 3,800, 3,600 and something total Chevy Caprices. And by 2017, it was only like 693 Caprices were imported from Australia or something like that. So there's not that many of them out there. 2013, I think, was the highest production year, possibly. I forget. 2012, 2013, they produced quite a few of them. But by the time, 2015, it was like half of what was produced in 2013. And they're already a collector car. Like the Chevy guys, they eat these cars up. Some people still don't even know what these are, but once they find out, it's like you got more and more fans that want one of these cars. More people want this car now than they did 2 years ago, even, is what I've noticed, because I put them up for sale and they're just gone. It's got an L77 motor, which the guys are saying is basically like a LS2. And it's got that 6L80E transmission that is supposed to be really heavy duty and good. So you could do some upgrades to this, increase the horsepower. You don't have to worry about the transmission, not being able to hold, manage a little extra horsepower. You could really easily get like 430 horsepower out of this car just for, if you have somebody else do it, maybe like what, just a few grand, $3,000-$4,000. If you do the work, you know, way less, obviously. Labor is the biggest cost in most of that. So I'm not an expert. I like my Ford sedan Interceptor with the all-wheel drive. I could drive it all year round out here. So we get like 8 feet of snow in the wintertime. I don't have to worry about it. This thing's going to sit in the garage all summer, or all winter. But when it clears up and gets nice out on a nice day, I could drive this rear-wheel drive beast into town. V8 sounds way better than the 6 cylinders, that's for sure. That don't sound too bad. And obviously the RPM goes up to 400 RPMs when it's in park. When you're getting on it on the highway, it'll go to wherever the red line is. It sounds a lot better. But anyway. Anyways, I'm just heading over to the office. Gonna go get some late breakfast. Decided to take the Caprice because it's nice and sunny out. The roads are clear and dry. It's the perfect car for that situation. And here's another subject too. Haters. I don't have a huge following. At this time of this recording, I got like 3,800 people subscribed to my channel. That's like nothing. Okay. But man, when I post ads for a car that I have for sale locally here in La Pine, Oregon, I have the biggest following of hillbilly haters that got nothing going on in their life. It's hilarious. What's the phrase? If you ain't got haters, you ain't doing nothing. That's what it is right there. That's a phrase to remember right there, for sure. If you ain't got haters, you ain't doing nothing. And people just hate on me for no reason, just because they like the car that I have for sale. I don't know what it is. You know, they see me around town. Nobody ever says anything to me when I'm in town. But then when you post an ad on Facebook Marketplace, you got those like 3 same dudes. I'm like, man, there's one of you in every town, buddy. Probably, I mean, no offense to anybody, but you're talking crap on my page, hating on me for no reason. And you know, most people show me love and everything, but it's the people that talk the hate and want to get your attention are the ones that stand out, right? Probably in their mom and dad's garage, living out back with, you know, 3 kids, living off of mommy and daddy, made all the wrong choices in life, come on to my ad and try to hijack it by hating on me. You see me in town, you never say nothing. You don't even know me. You never even met me. You freaking trolls. You guys are trolls. But back to everybody else, most people love me. I mean, everybody I've sold a car to, it's like, everybody likes me that knows me. It's all the people that don't know me that don't like me. Straight up. I love this Caprice. It sounds great. So I'm gonna go get me some breakfast where everybody loves me, because I always tip good in the little tip jar. And I'm gonna relax today because I've been working hard for the last 2 weeks. And my Caprice, it's got 119 on it now. So anyways, for people that are doing great things in their life and being successful, good for you. And don't ever get discouraged by people that hate, because you are always going to have haters. You probably got haters in your own family, and they're never going to like what you do because they're miserable. Right? It's the truth. Go do what you need to do to be successful. Don't listen to the haters that have nothing going on. That's the problem with the internet sometimes, is any low-life, uneducated, backwoods dumbass can come on there and tell you whatever they want. Like you're not going to go look for them when you go into town. Which I don't. And I'm in a small town too. Look where I'm at. Whole lot of people out here. Everybody passing through here is mostly from a different state at this time. So don't get discouraged by people that are miserable. They're everywhere. Surround yourself with positive people and positive things will happen. You surround yourself with low-life scumbags and you're gonna just fall into their little hole of nothing going on and not being successful. Surround yourself with the right people. And if you can't, do like I do and don't hang out with anybody. This is beautiful out here, you guys. I live out here because I grew up in the city my entire life. And I don't like the city anymore. Now that I got to move out here and see what life really is, forget all the mess. Leave behind the stress. So I like these Caprices though. I think they're great. I wasn't into them when they first came out, but once the 2014s came out with that nicer interior, I was like, hey, that's cool. Diamond Peak is way up there if you can see it. It's way off in the mountains, in the Cascades over there. Alright, man, so you guys have a great day, whatever day it is. Be positive. Don't worry about the haters, because if you are doing something great for yourself and your family, you will have people that hate you for no reason. That's life. Alright, love you guys. Take it easy.